it away.
Okay. Well, I am just so pleased to be here tonight. The idea of working together for the betterment of the world. Ambassador Chowdhury, I wanted to say that the work that I'm doing is totally dedicated to educating for a culture of peace and drawing on the spiritual energy that's available to us at this critical moment in Earth's history. So many of you know that during 2018 and 19, the We family followed Unity Earth with a series of interfaith gatherings going around the world, across the United States, on the road to 2020. Well, that 2-year journey so inspired me that I wanted to continue on the road to 2030, 2050, and beyond, and see if we can't make a world that works for all using the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and many of the tools and resources that are available to us. Well, down here in Alachua County in North Florida, we're taking our whole community on the road to a sustainable, just, and peaceful future. When both the city of Gainesville and Alachua County declared a climate emergency, we created the Climate Collaboratory as a pilot project of We the World and the University of Florida Extension. Well, since Earth Day of 2020, we've been sharing bits and pieces of what I call a collaborative storytelling adventure. And tonight I invite you to join Tomorrow's Dreamers. It's an intergenerational group of Zoom theater storytellers. Grandmother Shannon Crossbear is one of them. She's been working with us on bringing the Indigenous perspective to our climate conversation. And Shannon is here tonight and will be helping. You want to say hi, Shannon? Maybe.
Of course, I would be muted. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm glad to join you. Just going to be helping out here. We're gonna play a little game, right, Sue?
That's right. That's right. So we are going to be acting out what we call Act 4 of a play that we'll be producing in Earth Month in April. And our play includes this little game, and we're inviting you to play with us tonight. And so throughout the reading of this play, I'm going to be singing snippets of songs that you may or may not recognize. And I'm not going to show you the whole play. We're just doing a little piece of it. But we do have songs all the way through. And so, for example, if I sing do 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 do, if you know the name of that song, put it into the chat and send it, hit enter. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Shannon, how many did we get? Oh, you're muted.
I only see one in the chat box.
Okay, so maybe we can get more.
We have two.
Okay, awesome. So Shannon's going to keep score as we go through this little play. And if you would please put in your guesses when you recognize one of these songs, it will help us to earn points for the Earth. If you would please help us play. Okay, so our play is called A Climate Carol, Climate Past, Present, and Imagined Future. And this, of course, is with apologies to Charles Dickens. Well, Act 1 begins in the office of Sue Scrooge. That's me. And Bob Cratchit says he won't be at work tomorrow. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Rick, are you going to back me up on all of these?
Remember, I have no idea what she's going to sing or say. I'm just doing it.
Totally impromptu, ad lib. Here we go. We'll see how we do. Okay.
That way we get to count Rick too if he gets them right.
That's a good idea.
Maybe we should give him 5 points. Okay. And so he's not going to be here tomorrow because it's UN Day, and he, or actually she, is doing a presentation. And it is so distressing that Cratchit is not going to be there tomorrow that he gets indigestion. Da, 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 da. And you want to do it? Da, 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 da.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't? Somebody does, I see. Oh, what a relief it is. That was the Alka-Seltzer commercial.
Oh, wow.
And so he gets indigestion and goes to bed. And then, ding, it's 1 o'clock. Scrooge wakes up. Enter the ghost of Climate Past, who shows Scrooge and what the world looked like at the end of the Holocene. That Goldilocks time, not too hot, not too cold, when the human race grew and developed over countless generations. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Anybody? Nope, nobody. Da 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 da. What a wonderful world. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we have one person there who got it in the chat.
Civilizations came and went. Technological revolutions brought us to a time when it really seemed possible that we could learn to live together as one human family and one Earth community with a common destiny. And we could actually make a world that works for all. Da 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 da. Dawning of the age of Aquarius. And the peace will guide the planets, and love will, what is it? Guide the stars. I forget. Okay. But the human family was changing things. So I'm going to share my screen here. 1 second. 2 seconds. And here we go. Okay. You got it?
And made carbon and plastic pollution and nuclear fallout.
Are you able to hear that?
Yes, it's a little low.
Yeah, I can't really make it any louder, so we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Changed everything for the human family and for the community of life on Earth. In just our lifetime, the planet warmed enough, ominously, to tilt the balance of nature.
We didn't know. We thought it was progress. This is really depressing. I'm going back to bed.
Scene 3. Climate present. It's 1 a.m. Ding! Scrooge wakes up. Enter the ghost of climate present. And action.
I am the ghost of climate present. Have you wondered why the hurricanes are getting bigger and stronger and wetter? The oil and coal that people have burned for hundreds of years have polluted the air with carbon so badly that the whole planet, even the oceans, got too warm. Warmer oceans mean higher tides, bigger storms, and that spells trouble with a capital T, even here in Alachua County, Florida. Trouble. Oh, we got trouble right here in Gainesville, Florida. Capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pollution. fossil fuel pollution. We've surely got trouble right here in Gainesville, Florida, right here. Got to figure out a way to find a climate change solution. Come on.
But fuel is what our whole civilization is built on. The world needs fossil fuels to power our prosperity, keep up our quality of life. What makes the world go round? Oil makes the world go round. Oil makes the world go round.
Now, in the turbulent 20s, we know the unintended consequences, all the comforts and conveniences that fossil fuels have given us. We now know what will happen with business as usual. We now know that we have to make changes, and we know what changes need to be made. And we know we have to do it fast. The window of opportunity is closing, my friend.
I'm too old and too tired to change. Oh, anyway, I won't be around to see the rest of that story. So,
Yes, but others will be. Look at these children. They care about what happens.
I've heard that the earth is changing. I wonder what it will be like when I have children and grandchildren.
The grown-ups aren't taking action anywhere near fast enough.
We have to do something now. We can't wait until our generation grows up. We need to act now.
These are the 20s, and it's time to roar out of the past into tomorrow. These are the 20s. It's pedal to the floor. Gotta move fast. Got no time to borrow. Seas are rising, bees are dying as our forests burn. Fields are flooding, people dying as pandemics turn. Plastics clogging up our oceans. Will we never learn? If we don't change now, we'll reach the point of no return. The point of no return. The point of no return.
We have a blueprint for a better world, House. That's right. It has everyone to help make the world work for people and the planet.
Attention. It's Code Red for Humanity. It is a critical moment in Earth's history.
We have a blueprint for a world, House. That's 17 global goals for a better future.
We want people of all ages to show us how they are helping to make a world that works for all.
We need everyone to give their time, talents, and resources to make change we want to see in the world.
And we need to do it fast if we're going to have a livable Earth for future generations.
Let's invite our friends to sing and dance and play our way to a healthy planet for living things. We'll ask everyone to share stories and arts and crafts and games and books and movies and much more to help build a better future for us and for our great-great-grandchildren.
and dreaming of a world house where everybody can go around together.
Together, we will dream on.
Well, I don't know if my generation will wake up in time. We're awfully busy buying and selling, keeping up with the Joneses. My brain gets tired just thinking about all the changes we'll need to make. It's overwhelming. I'm going back to bed. Okay, so the story continues, and we will be seeing what happens. That was, you met the Ghost of Climate Past, and that was the Ghost of Climate Future with her own original songs, two of them. And so we are now going to take Act 3 into the imagined future. And we're going to ask all of you to help us write that part of our collaborative storytelling adventure. In January and February, we're manifesting the dream of Martin Luther King with a blueprint for a world house and the beloved community choir. Well, you can join the Interfaith Climate Group for a series of workshops from January 25th to March 1st. We are building community in a changing climate. And watch for the invitation in the January newsletter, and you can see activities on the Global Unity Calendar. That's globalunitycalendar.org. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. In March and April, we're planting seed ideas in the gardens of global unity where all things are possible. On the main stage at the Global Nature Fest, we're playing the World House Games to make the world work for 100% of humanity and the community of life on Earth, our home. Speaking of World House Games, hey, Shannon, how did we do on Name That Tune?
We have 12 points, Sue. 12 points for us today.
Awesome. Well, you know, that's 12 points for the we team and 12 points for the Earth. You know why it's the same score? Because we are the only ones playing so far. And our dear Earthman says,
who wants to be a climate collaborator?
yoo-hoo, here is I'm going to put the link to register as a climate collaborator into the chat in 1 second. And our story goes on and on the road to 2030, 2050, and beyond.
And Sue, I have something to close out your presentation. Guess this song. Actually, you'll remember it from before. Let the sun shine in.
I love it. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. And thank you all. And we hope to see you on the road to 2030, 2050, and beyond.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Shannon.
And Earthman.